everyone, and welcome to the Beauty and More channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click the subscription link down below and the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a video. And make sure to share this so we can grow this Beauty and More fam. I want to first say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, liked, commented, and shared my channel thus far. I love you guys so much, and I'm so appreciative of you. So today we are doing my very first makeup tutorial. This is just a simple everyday look, something my go-to look. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, keep watching. Not yet subscribed and you've made it this far, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and click that subscribe link down below and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of every time I upload a video. Anyway, so I've already moisturized my face with the Olay Regenerist Whip with sunscreen. I always try to make sure I use a moisturizer that has sunscreen in it because we want to protect all this melanin in our skin, even in the wintertime. I also used a Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This gel is really good for my dry spots. I have combination skin, so I'm really oily in my T-zone, but like around my mouth and like right here on my nose usually get dry pretty quick. So for my primer, I'll be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, and I usually just take about this much and I dab it on my face, and then so after my primer is on, I push it in my skin. I take a beauty blender and I get the bottom of it, and I use my Laura Mercier powder in translucent medium deep, and I just put a little on the bottom of my beauty blender, and I dab it on the places on my face that I know are subject to get oily. Okay, so for foundation, I'm using the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Walnut. But I also have Sienna, so I'm just going to put a little pump in there with the walnut on the back of my hand. And I'm going to mix the two together, let them warm up a tad. And I'm going to get my Morphe M6 brush. And I am going to just dab that in there and then begin to put it on my face. And this is not to blend, this is just to kind of equally distribute the foundation. Yeah, I done got powder all over myself. So then I take my blender, and I can't remember the name of this, but I'll post it in the products below. And then I just blend it all out. And then make sure you get the sides of your nose, because you want all of that, all the noses to be nicely covered. And if y'all are interested in a eyebrow tutorial, comment below and I'll get one posted ASAP. Okay, so now that that's done, I use my Born This Way concealer in the shade Maple, and I apply it under my eyes. In all the places I want the light to hit. And then I take my Makeup Revolution concealer in C12 and I just put a little bit under my eye right there, just to give like an extra brightening effect. I'm doing pictures today, so I want my makeup to be like, okay sis, we see you. Okay, so I let this sit for a while, and I take my this foundation stick from Black Radius in the shade Espresso, and I do where I'm gonna contour. And I don't know if I'm gonna really do a lot to my nose today, but we shall see. So I get my Smashbox primer water and I just spray my face. And so since I spray my face, I do not have to spray my brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. I do not have to spray my brush since I already sprayed my face. And I think I'm going to start with my contour today. Yeah. And as you see, I dab it. I don't swipe, I dab. And I take my Juno sponge. Y'all, when I say I'm obsessed with this sponge, and I need to go buy like 10 more. And I start to blend out my highlighted spots. My blender that I use to blend out my foundation, and I just start to blend it all together so that it looks really smooth and seamless. So now I start to blend it out. I don't get too close to under my eye yet because that's where the most creasing happens. So I kind of just blend out around that, and then I push it up. So to set my face and my under eye, I'm going to set my under eye first. But I'm going to go back right under the eye, look up, and blend it out again just to be sure there's no creasing under here. And then I'll take my Laura Mercier powder in translucent, and I'll just put some on my beauty blender on the top part, blow all the excess off. And I usually start down here just to get all that extra off, and I press it into my skin. And you don't want to use too much because you don't want your face looking powdery, but you want to use enough to make sure it's not going nowhere. So then I take my more yellowish powder. Y'all, I cannot think of the name of this powder for nothing right now. And I place this on all the places that I want highlighted. And I'm not going to really press this in the skin so much as to just sit it up here. Yeah, I'm not going to push this into the skin. I just want it evenly distributed. So that it doesn't leave like any marks or demarcation. And this just helps chisel your face out a little bit more. Okay. For bronzer, I'm using the MAC Skin Finish Mineralized Powder in Dark Deep. And since, like I said, since I already cream contoured, I'm not going to do anything like dark. But this just helps make your face glow again. And I just dab it. So I take the same powder and I take like a thin brush and I just dab it in here. Tap off the excess. And I just go down my nose. I go all the way up into my eyelids and then down my nose. And then I put a little bit right in my cupid's bow, just help emphasize my cupid's bow. Then I take this angled brush because I'm doing more of a natural look. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and put it in my corner, just to give it a little dimension, but without doing like extravagant eyeshadow. So this gives you more of that natural shadow look. I take this Morphe brush and I like because it's fluffy and slanted. And I take my Sephora Micro Smooth in Deep. And I just tap this in here. And then I just kind of brush away all that excess powder. And then I take my blush brush. And I take this MAC blush in Ambering Rose. and I'm clearly hitting pan, so it's probably time to get some more. Put it on there. And then I go back over with this brush just to kind of blend that all together. So I've blended that all together. And so then I take my MAC Fix It Plus and I just spray my face. This really helps get rid of like excess powder. As I wait for this to dry, I'm gonna get my lashes and put my lashes on the So Chanel Lash Collection. And these are so respectful. So I got this Morphe brush M451 and my Becker highlight in the color Opal. Then I take this little small Morphe brush M455 and I go down my nose. And I also go on my Cupid's bow. And the corners of my eyes. Yeah, I don't feel like no look is complete without highlighting the corners of your eyes. And I take that brush that I use my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder with, and I just kind of blend that out where my highlight is, so it's not too harsh. And then I use my Morphe Continuous Spray, and then I just spray my whole face. And I let this dry. And I'm gonna put like just a smidget more highlight on once this is like almost dry. Not completely dry, but like we getting there. And I'll be using my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the color Molten Gold. I'm taking my Maybelline Master Chrome. It's pretty much dry. And I'm just gonna dab chestnut lip liner, and I'm gonna line my lips. So as you see, I slightly overline my lips just so I can have that extra like full look. Then I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Naked. So I just went ahead and add this clear NYX gloss on top to kind of finish off the lip. It's not like a glossy like no beauty supply gloss. It's more of a subtle gloss. And I'm gonna do one final spray with my Urban Decay All-Nighter. And let that dry. And I'll be back when I get my hair together. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for staying this long. Thank you for watching. I have to get out of this house. I am already late. But in 2020, we're working on better timing. Amen? All right. Anyway, if y'all like this video and you like this everyday look, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am so grateful for each and every one of y'all, and I love you to death.